So absolutely. So some of the tips that I use to keep my feet parallel, or like my toes facing forwards. So one thing that I do is that I will actually think about pointing my toes in. It's very, very unlikely that if you think about this, your toes are actually going to point too far in. Most of the time, our toes are pointing too far out, if anything. So by cueing ourselves to point our toes in, or just think toes in to yourself, most of the time we end up with our toes actually pointing forwards. Also, sometimes what's really helpful is if you have mirrors in your arena, or if you don't have mirrors, having like a friend or somebody just film you when you're riding, just to see where your toes actually are. Because sometimes we think like, oh, we're thinking toes in, toes in, toes in. But then when we see ourselves on video, we're like, wow, our toes really aren't in at all. And then we have to like reaffirm to ourselves that, wow, we can really point our toes in more.